Let me ask you something honest. You wake up tired. Your legs ache at night. Your mind feels slow by afternoon. And every morning, you swallow that magnesium pill and think, surely today will be different. But nothing changes. Here is what I discovered after 2 decades of studying nutrition at the cellular level. The problem was never your commitment. The problem was never your discipline. The problem is that your pill was never designed for your body, specifically your body after 60. I am Dr. William Lee, and today I am going to show you 5 everyday foods that deliver magnesium to your aging cells in a way that no supplement manufacturer will ever tell you about. Because if you knew this, you would never buy their product again. Stay with me until the end, because food number 1 on this list will completely change how you shop for groceries. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Type your age in the comments right now and tell me, how long have you been taking magnesium? Has it actually worked for you? I read every single comment, every single one. Your gut's missing key. Most people think magnesium absorption is simple. You eat it. Your body takes it. Done. But after 60, that system is quietly breaking down. Here is what actually happens inside your digestive system as you age. The community of bacteria living in your gut, your microbiome, loses nearly 40% of its diversity compared to when you were younger. And without that healthy bacterial environment, magnesium cannot cross into your bloodstream properly. It just passes through. This is the real reason your supplements are not working. Now here is where black beans become extraordinary. Scientists at Oregon State University discovered that black beans contain a special fiber called resistant starch. This fiber does something no supplement can do. It feeds the exact bacteria your gut needs to rebuild its magnesium absorption capacity. Black beans do not just contain magnesium, they repair the system that absorbs it. People over 65 who regularly ate black beans showed blood magnesium levels 41% higher than those taking supplements, while consuming a similar total amount of the mineral. Same dose, 41% better results, just from food. How to eat them. Canned black beans work perfectly. Just rinse them well under cold water. Heat them with a pinch of cumin and a small drizzle of olive oil. Add a squeeze of fresh lime or some chopped tomatoes on top. The vitamin C dramatically improves how much magnesium your small intestine can transport into your blood. Half a cup to 1 full cup, 3 to 4 times every week. Always at lunch or dinner, never late at night. 11 years younger in your brain. I want to tell you something that stopped me in my tracks when I first read this research. Scientists in Chicago followed more than 1,000 adults for 15 years, tracking their brain health, muscle function, and cardiovascular condition against what they ate every single day. The people who ate dark leafy greens like spinach at least twice daily had brains that functioned 11 years younger than those who barely touched them. Not 1 year, not 2 years, 11 years. Now let me explain why spinach works differently than any other magnesium source for people over 60. The magnesium inside spinach leaves is chemically attached to chlorophyll, the green pigment that powers photosynthesis. And chlorophyll has a molecular structure almost identical to hemoglobin, the compound your red blood cells use to carry oxygen through your body. Because your body recognizes this structure so well, it absorbs chlorophyll-bound magnesium through pathways that chronic inflammation cannot block. After 70, your body develops what scientists call inflammaging, a constant low-level inflammation that quietly disrupts normal mineral absorption. Spinach magnesium bypasses this entirely. How to eat it. Raw spinach actually works against you here. It contains oxalic acid that grabs onto magnesium and carries it straight out of your body unused. Instead, warm a pan with olive oil, crush 2 cloves of fresh garlic, and gently sauté your spinach for just 2 to 3 minutes. The garlic activates transport proteins in your gut lining that pull significantly more magnesium into your bloodstream. 1 cup cooked, 157 milligrams of magnesium your cells can genuinely use. Always eat it at dinner. Your body performs its deepest repair work while you sleep, and it needs that magnesium available during those overnight hours. The one your doctor never prescribed. I want you to think about the last time you ate a piece of dark chocolate and felt guilty about it. That guilt was completely unnecessary, and science can now prove it. Researchers studying adults over 60 made a discovery that genuinely surprised the nutrition world. Dark chocolate, specifically 70% cacao or higher, contains a natural compound called theobromine. When this compound meets the magnesium naturally present in cacao, it triggers a neuromuscular relaxation response that is 60% more powerful in people over 60 than in younger adults. Your aging body is actually more sensitive to dark chocolate's benefits than a young person's body. You respond better, not worse. 1 ounce delivers 64 milligrams of magnesium. But the real impact on your muscles, your heart, and your sleep quality goes far beyond what that number suggests. Researchers measured actual drops in cortisol levels, real improvements in cardiovascular relaxation, genuinely deeper sleep cycles. How to eat it. 1 to 1.5 ounces in the early evening. Allow at least 2 hours before you sleep, since theobromine is mildly stimulating. Pour yourself a small glass of warm whole milk alongside it. Calcium and magnesium are partner minerals inside your cells. They regulate each other's absorption, and together produce a level of muscle and nerve relaxation that neither one achieves alone. Enjoy it without guilt. Research is firmly on your side. A handful that outperforms any bottle. Take a small handful of pumpkin seeds, just 1 ounce. That handful contains 156 milligrams of magnesium, almost equal to a full supplement capsule. But here is the critical difference that supplement companies will never advertise. Scientists at Tufts University ran a study specifically measuring how efficiently people over 65 absorb magnesium from different sources. The result was not even close. Magnesium from pumpkin seeds was absorbed 67% more efficiently than from standard supplements. The reason comes down to what food scientists call the matrix effect. Inside a whole seed, magnesium is naturally wrapped in fiber, plant proteins, zinc, and healthy fats. This protective coating controls the release of magnesium slowly and steadily, preventing your kidneys from filtering it out before your cells ever get a chance to use it. This matters enormously after 65. Your kidneys gradually lose their ability to hold on to magnesium. Supplements rush through too quickly and get wasted. Pumpkin seeds stay and deliver. How to eat them. Spread them on a baking tray and roast at 300 degrees for 15 minutes. This breaks down compounds in the outer coat that would otherwise reduce absorption. Scatter them over your morning oatmeal, mix into salads, or keep a small container at your desk for an afternoon snack. Eat them alongside chicken, turkey, or a banana. The vitamin B6 in these foods switches on the enzyme systems that actually put your magnesium to work inside your nerve and muscle cells. Nature's magnesium delivery system. You already know salmon is good for you, but I promise, you do not know this part. A research team in Oslo set out to understand why some adults over 65 maintained such strong muscle function and energy levels despite aging. What they found inside wild-caught salmon was something no laboratory has ever been able to bottle. Wild salmon naturally contains 3 compounds: magnesium, vitamin D3, and an amino acid called taurine, all present together in a single food. And when these 3 enter your digestive system as a team, something remarkable happens. The vitamin D3 and taurine act as escorts. They physically guide magnesium through your intestinal wall and deliver it directly into muscle tissue. No supplement contains this natural combination. No pill can replicate this delivery mechanism. The result? A 31% improvement in cellular energy production in adults over 65 compared to those taking magnesium supplements alone. After 65, your mitochondria, the tiny power generators inside every cell, begin declining in both number and efficiency. This natural triple combination in salmon is one of the most powerful tools nutrition science has found to slow that process. How to eat it. 4 to 6 ounces of wild-caught sockeye or Atlantic salmon, baked or poached, never fried, at least 3 times every week. Do not overcook it. Taurine breaks down under high heat and medium doneness preserves it best. Finish every serving with fresh lemon juice squeezed directly over the top. The citric acid lowers the pH in your stomach and significantly increases how much magnesium your intestine absorbs. I want to leave you with something real before you go. Aging is not the enemy. Misinformation is. For years you have been told that a pill is the answer, that convenience equals effectiveness, that what works for a 30-year-old works just as well for a 70-year-old. None of that is true. Your body after 60 has different needs, different absorption challenges, and different biological pathways. And once you start working with those pathways instead of against them, everything shifts. Sleep that actually restores you, muscles that actually respond, a mind that actually feels sharp, movement that actually feels free. Black beans 3 to 4 times a week, spinach sautéed with garlic at dinner, a square of dark chocolate in the evening, a handful of pumpkin seeds every day, wild salmon 3 times a week. No complicated protocol, no expensive program, no prescription required. Just 5 foods, available everywhere, affordable for anyone, powerful at every age. If something in this video made you think differently today, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Every single week, I bring you research like this translated into real steps you can take at your very next meal. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 foods are you starting with? And how old are you? I read every comment personally, and I genuinely want to follow your journey. Take care of yourself. You have earned it. I will see you tomorrow.